Good afternoon. My name is Ben. My partner here is Neil, and we are performing the Astran cycle test in order to determine Neil's maximum aerobic capacity, otherwise known as VO2 max. Neil right now is completing his 3-minute warm up at 0 kps, and then I'm going to take his blood pressure and his heart rate, and then we'll get started with the test. Uh, Prior to the warm up, I talked with Neil and I determined that he had 0 risk factors, he has no family history, and that he is a conditioned male, so we would be treating him so. Neil, this is a rating of perceived exertion scale. So we have 6 at the very top. It's very, very light, basically no exercise at all, like you're just sitting. And then 20 is maximum exertion. So right now, where do you say you are on that scale? 7, okay, that makes sense. And right now I'm going to take your blood pressure and your heart rate. Okay. Right now, Neil is at about 120 over 82. So we're seeing a near normal response to his warm up. Now I'm going to take your heart rate. And now, Neil, I'm going to bring you up to 2 kpm. It's going to get a little bit more difficult. And this is going to be going for 5 to 6 minutes. How's that feel, Neil? Is it pretty hard?
Nope.
Okay.
Pretty good.
Where would you say you are on the scale at this point?
Probably that.
Also notice that we adjusted the seat height so that it's set level with Neil's greater trochanter of his femur. And we are coming to the end of minute 1, so Neil, I'm going to take your heart rate. Thank you. And Neil is now just over 100 beats per minute. And Neil, where would you say you are on the scale at this point?
Probably 10.
Okay. And Neil, I am going to take your blood pressure again. Neil's blood pressure has risen to 142 over 84. Which is a normal response. And now closing in at the end of minute 3, I'm going to take your heart rate again, Neil. Neil is now up to 116 beats per minute. And where would you say you are now on the scale, Neil?
Probably 11.
11, okay. You're not feeling lightheaded or too short of breath?
Nope.
Very good. Now coming to the end of minute 4, I'm going to take Neil's heart rate again. Thank you. We're up to 128 beats per minute. And Neil, what would your rate be for perceived exertion now?
11.
Okay, closing in on minute 5, I'm going to take your heart rate again. We are now up to 132 beats per minute. And I'm going to take your blood pressure one more time, Neil. And Neil's heart rate is up to 150 over 82, or 84, I should say. And I'm going to take your heart rate again, Neil. Okay. And Neil's heart rate is at 136 beats per minute, which means we have reached steady state heart rate in his in the correct zone. And I'm going to bring you down to 0. And from these numbers, we will be able to calculate VO2 max for Neil. And he's going to continue with his cool down for about 3 minutes. I'm going to monitor his heart rate and his blood pressure to make sure that everything is in line.